Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Far East Equipment has to pay liquidated damages in the hundreds of thousands to GPA. Now we want to see that payment made by Far East Equipment. They defaulted on a purchase order that should have been awarded to us.
Last year, Morrico Equipment President Alan Morrison filed and won a protest over GPA's bucket truck procurement. As Morrison points out, Far East Equipment initially got the contract in October of 2011, but they failed to deliver.
The people we're involved with at GPA Procurement, they are totally incompetent. When the purchase order was issued, it was issued to the wrong company. That company failed in delivery, and at the moment, to the best of our knowledge, that company is not being forced to pay the liquidated damages. Now they have to, so I want to see that done.
After Far East failed to deliver, GPA turned to the second lowest bidder, Midpack Far East. But as the OPA points out, Midpack could not have been the second lowest bidder because GPA had already disqualified them because their bid was non-conforming. In its decision in favor of Morrico handed down last week, the OPA ordered the contract with Midpack to be terminated and re-awarded to Morrico within 30 days. GPA spokesman Art Perez says the OPA's order is being evaluated.
We received the notice of the OPA's ruling last week Friday. We have 2 weeks to decide whether or not GPA will file an appeal. During this time, we'll be evaluating our position and see if that course of action does warrant us to pursue that.
From our point of view, we have seen nothing but total incompetence from GPA Procurement on this particular bid. There was no warranty included. There was no service requirement included. There was no spare tyre required. Morrico recommended to GPA, hey guys, you've missed these items. Put them in the bid spec. That process took 2 months. It wasted everyone's time.
How did Midpack, who had already been disqualified, win the bid then? Morrison says the record shows that Midpack and GPA sat down off the record and worked out a deal.
GPA transacted with Midpack Far East off the record, without bid minutes, without meeting records, without phone records. There is no records of any meetings with Midpack Far East and GPA. A purchase order was issued after the Midpack Far East supplied GPA a quotation. This is all documented in the bid record.
Of course, there's 2 sides to every issue. Our issue is our position remains that we've done nothing wrong, that we act in the best interest of the utility and our ratepayers. The trucks are on the road as we speak. They're performing the duties of outage response, maintenance, CIP projects, and they're doing what the procurement process allows us to do, was to procure vehicles and to go out there and do the work that needs to get done.
But Morrison says that the 2 trucks that Midpack eventually delivered did not conform with the bid specifications.
But the underlying issue here is that Midpack Far East were the second lowest price bidder on the day. Their bid was rejected after bid analysis correctly because they did not meet bid specifications. That means that if Far East Equipment defaulted, as they did, GPA was supposed to go to Morrico Equipment and start negotiations with Morrico Equipment and say, guys, after 2 years, is your bid price still valid? That's what should have happened.
But that didn't happen, and Morrison is adamant that GPA procurement employees, and specifically its legal counsel, acted contrary to law and should be held accountable.
The GPA procurement department made a recommendation. That recommendation was overridden by GPA legal counsel. Now that GPA legal counsel held that line all the way through both OPA hearings. Totally incorrect position to hold. And as OPA decision vindicated, it was a totally illegal position to hold.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.